Disclaimer. Urban Tea is an entertainment news channel. All content is based on publicly available information, reports, and sources. We do not claim any information as fact unless officially confirmed. Stories may include opinions or interpretations for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
The internet is on fire right now after a brand new social media feud erupted between Rick Ross and Instagram model Nardas Mesin. What started as one simple screenshot has suddenly turned into one of the most dramatic online back and forth moments we've seen all year. And trust me, this story has layers. Let's dive straight into the drama. Everything jumped off when Nardas Mesin shared an Instagram story showing a screenshot of Rick Ross allegedly messaging her the words, "You are mine." Just those 3 words threw the entire internet into a frenzy. She presented the screenshot as a warning to other women, almost like a public service announcement, saying that attention from celebrities isn't all it's cracked up to be. According to Nardas, famous men sliding into her messages is nothing new, but she chose to show Ross's message because she thought he would get the joke. But she wasn't laughing. She explained that attention does not equal value and that women shouldn't be impressed just because someone well-known sends them a message. She said women often brag about celebrities being in their inbox, but she personally doesn't care because, in her words, she doesn't even follow these men. They follow her. Then she added a statement that sent shockwaves across social media. She said that if a woman is focused on getting financial support, she should date someone generous. And she claimed that some men in the industry will take advantage of women and not give anything in return. That statement set off a huge debate online. But Rick Ross wasn't having any of it. Within hours, Rosé, the boss himself, jumped on Instagram to shut down the narrative. He reposted her screenshot and wrote, "This is not the truth." He insisted that what she said was absolutely false. He didn't stop there. Ross pulled out receipts of his own, showing that Nardos had been tagging him and mentioning him on social media since at least 2022. According to him, she had been trying to get his attention for years. He also shared screenshots showing moments where she included him in her stories early in the morning, tagging him in videos, almost as if she wanted him to see it. His message was clear. He said she wasn't telling the full story. Ross replied directly to her messages, letting her know he wasn't amused by how she tried to make him look online. He made it clear he didn't appreciate being portrayed as someone chasing her when, in his opinion, she had been the one trying to get his attention first. But Nardos did not step down. She clapped back publicly, saying she wasn't desperate for attention and that she wasn't chasing anyone. She claimed that Ross messaged her, not the other way around. She pointed out how women often get judged harshly while men avoid accountability. She emphasized again that having a celebrity contact her is not a special achievement, and that she has had messages from people even more famous than Ross. She insisted she had no reason to lie and no reason to exaggerate. From there, social media erupted. Some people believed Rick Ross immediately. Others believed Nardos and applauded her for speaking up. The comments were filled with arguments, jokes, debates, and theories. Everyone was choosing sides. But then the situation expanded even more. People on social media began digging into the history between the two, analyzing their posts, comparing timelines, and trying to figure out who reached out first. Some said Nardos had admired Ross for years. Others said it was perfectly normal for someone to tag a celebrity without romantic intentions. Meanwhile, Rick Ross continued posting like nothing was happening. Lifestyle shots, business content, luxury videos. It was almost like he was trying to send a message that he wasn't stressed about the situation at all. But the drama just kept growing. The conversation shifted from one argument between 2 people to a larger discussion about how social media influences relationships between celebrities and influencers. People debated whether influencers should expose private conversations or whether celebrities need to be more careful about what they say online. Nardos continued posting subtle responses. resharing supportive messages from followers, and making general statements about respect, value, and honesty. And then the story took another unexpected twist. Rumors started circulating online that this wasn't the only time someone had tried to expose Ross's private messages. Old screenshots, old conversations, and old rumors suddenly reappeared. Whether true or not, it added more fuel to the fire and made the situation even more chaotic. At the same time, Rick Ross was making headlines for listing his massive Florida mansion for sale, a 14,000 square foot luxury home on the market for $6.5 million. Coincidence or not, fans were connecting the dots, creating theories, and adding even more speculation to the already heated situation. Influencers chimed in, blog pages grabbed the story, commentators uploaded reaction videos. It became one of the trending stories of the week. And just when it seemed like the dust might settle, Nardas dropped another comment saying she has messages from bigger names than Ross. That statement alone reopened the floodgates. People began guessing which celebrity she was referring to. Fans were begging her to reveal more names. Others pleaded with her not to expose private conversations. At this point, the drama turned into a full-on spectacle. This wasn't just about a DM. It became a conversation about clout, attention, truth, image, and the complicated relationship between celebrities and social media models. Some people said Nardas was standing up for herself. Some people said Ross was defending his name. Some said both were exaggerating. Some said both were telling the truth from their perspective. And yet, despite all the talk, all the screenshots, all the back and forth, one thing is clear. This story is far from over. Rick Ross hasn't backed down. Nardas hasn't backed down. And the public, they're fully locked in. If either of them drops another screenshot, another statement, or another clue, this situation could explode all over again, especially if Nardas reveals the bigger names she hinted at. For now, all we can do is watch the drama unfold, because this has officially become one of the most surprising and entertaining online disputes of the year, and everyone is waiting to see what happens next.